I have now seen The Power of the Doctor. This is a spoiler-free review. So you're probably asking yourself, did Chris Chibnall shit the bed? It's complicated. First off, the first half of this 90-minute special is so thrilling and fantastic. We get a fucking space train, and it's completely exciting. We have Daleks, Cybermen, units, and Sacha Dhawan returns as the Master, and he is fantastic. I do hope that under Russell T Davies that we get Dhawan. But this is Chris Chibnall as writer. And halfway into this special, he does something that is so grossly insulting to the canon, and also an insult to Jodie Whittaker. Now, what Chibnall does is not as bad as the Timeless Child bullshit, but it's still pretty bad. On the other hand, we do have the return of Tegan and Ace, and they are not the only ones who show up. I'm not going to tell you who shows up, but Jesus motherfucking Christ, it's pretty clever. My theory is that Chibnall had to be at the top of his weak game to attract a lot of these actors. Sophie Aldred and Janet Fielding are great as Ace and Tegan. And Kate Lethbridge-Stewart, always wonderful. But the last half of this special does a lot of cockamamie things. We have a character fall several floors down a fucking building and not suffer a single injury. It's classic Chibnall. Set a bunch of exciting elements up and have no fucking clue as to how to resolve them realistically. Even so, I didn't mind this one so much. This special is much better than Flux. It's much better than, quite frankly, pretty much everything that Chris Chibnall has written. But there are still plenty of loose plot threads, and if you're hoping for a resolution of Yaz's feelings for the Doctor, you're going to be a little disappointed. Even so, I was largely satisfied with this, much to my surprise. As for the ending, as for who the Doctor regenerates into, I'm not going to say a fucking thing, except to say that it really sets up a return to form for a show that has been pretty much fucking ruined by the likes of Chris fucking Chibnall. And I am so glad that Chris Chibnall will no longer be involved with this fucking show. Chris Chibnall is arguably the worst thing that has ever happened to Doctor Who. Let's hope that Russell T Davies and company can save this and make this a show that's wonderful again.